My career is cross-dressing and complaining.
Go off, Delta!
The snow is not beautiful. I've told you before that I don't think that the sun is beautiful particularly. And I don't think that the snow is beautiful either. I just came back from doing a few dates back east and in the Midwest, and it's December and it's January and the snow is everywhere. And I love the idea of snow. I think it's beautiful in a painting. I think it's beautiful in a picture. I think it's beautiful in theory, in concept. But when you actually have to be out in the snow, I don't think there's anything beautiful about it. It's inconvenient. It's dirty, right? You look at the snow, it's a marshmallow world, they say, in the winter, right? The snow is beautiful to look at, and it goes like this, and there's caps, and it looks like froth and marshmallow, and it's so pretty. That's just the top part. It has to sit on something, and it sits on the asphalt, and it sits on the cement, and it sits on the dirt. And people go out in this. Of course, people have to live. They have to drive their car. They have to go to the valet. They have to go to the airport. I had to go to the airport. I had to get in and out of an Uber. I'm from Southern California, right? When it rains here, it's a big deal when it rains. When it rains, the few times a year that it rains, that's when I realize, like, it's my time to go buy a new coat. It's my time to buy different pairs of boots that go with different outfits because the rain is going to be here forever. Now, the rain only lasts for a little bit, but in other parts of the country, it snows all the time, all season long. And I don't like it. The ground becomes slippery. And I thought there was people who make it their job to go through and clean the snow out of businesses and out of driveways. I know people have to shovel their own driveway, but as far as like the downtown areas or the grocery store, I thought it was someone's job to make sure that it's constantly accessible. Where's the salt? Isn't someone supposed to put the salt down so you don't slip on everything? I was going in and out of the hotel and I was just slipping everywhere. Everywhere. I do not love it. In fact, I felt guilty ordering DoorDash to the hotel. And I thought, will somebody take the order? And there's people that just do it because they're like, well, this is the way it is. I don't know how people cope through life. How am I still alive? I don't know how I can function. I can't function in the heat. I can't function in the snow. I had to Uber in this downtown area and the streets only went one way. And it was snowing. Okay. It was like 6 degrees outside. And I will say, part of me always says to myself, when I'm somewhere where it's really cold, like I was in full drag, right? And I was going to this place. I had to wear my outfit. So I was wearing this like chiffon, metallic-y fibered chiffon jumpsuit that zipped up the back with wide legs. And then I had the shoes were like a ballet flat that were completely clear. And then they had stones on them, rhinestones that went from very heavy to very like faded out. But I knew I couldn't wear that in the snow. So I had to wear my tennis shoes, my sneakers, with all the grip on the bottom of them. I had to wear that with this outfit. I got in the Uber at the hotel, still sliding around, like sliding everywhere outside of the hotel. This is a Marriott property. There's nobody to sweep the snow or like hose it down or something. No, there was none of that. So I get in the car and it takes me to the downtown area and they drop me off and I had to walk along the snowbank, walk all the way up to another street, cross that street and then come all the way back this way because you can't like run across the street like I'm running anywhere, but you can't even like just cross the street illegally because there's so much snow just everywhere. The cars can't park there because there's snow and no one's there to clean up the snow. So I got into the place, but what I didn't realize is that when I left, I would not be able to call the car right to where I was because how is the car going to get there? There's nowhere for them to park. And these cars kind of know that. So the cars in the downtown area, the Ubers, the Lyft, all of the ride share situations just tell you to come look for them. So I had to wear this gauzy outfit with the tennis shoes and the long wig, traipsing through the downtown area like an idiot. See, here's the thing. I've been in the snow, not in drag. And it's fine. It's gross. It's dirty. That water is mixing with the car grease and cat piss and all of that stuff. So it's gross. The snow is dirty. But if I'm not in drag, I'm like, oh, this is inconvenient. But, it is what it is. Apparently, the sky is going to do that. But if I'm in drag, if I have to be dressed up, it's a whole other story. I tell you, I go to Utah every year in the fall, winter. Well, it's the winter at that point. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I'll drive in it. Not a problem. But I'm not dressed up like a fucking chick. You know what I mean? I'm not walking around in shoes that you can see through. I'm not wearing fingernails that break off. Right? I'm not having an exposed neckline. I got on a hoodie. I got on my shit. I got on my stuff. I'm not walking around like this the whole time. When you're walking around like this the whole time, that's not for the snow. Now, here's the thing. If you're hearing this and you think I don't want to come work in your town because of the snow, I'm still going to come work. So don't think this is, I don't want you to book me. I want you to book me. I absolutely want to come. I'm just saying, send a car or something. I don't know. Clean the streets, like somebody has to, who is the mayor? I want to know who the mayor is. How come they're not taking care of this? Somebody needs to be responsible for making sure that I can get around on the streets. That we are the people. We the people, in order to form a more perfect state. What's the rest of the thing? We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect state, the union and do declare. I do declare. I want to see the street sweepers. I want to see somebody with the broom and the palita. I want to see it all cleaned up. These streets need to be cleaned. How are you supposed to get into these venues? How are you supposed to wear pumps in the snow? Oh, God. Everybody's walking around with a Dollar Tree bag and their good shoes in them? Is that what people do? I don't think so. I don't think people are walking around with bags, going places and going, oh, can I put my shoes on when I come in? How embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. You know what that's like? That's like when your shoe comes untied in the street and you have to tie your shoe. What is more embarrassing, please? That is so embarrassing. Has that happened to you before? You know what else is embarrassing? When somebody goes, hey, and you're like, oh my God, hey, and they were talking to someone behind you. I'm so embarrassed. I want to melt into the ground. I want to just disappear. You know what's embarrassing? When you have to go to the bathroom and you just open the door and someone's already shitting in there. And you're that person. And you're like, oh my God, hi. That's the same as bringing your shoes in a bag from fucking Dollar Tree so you can put your shoes on at the place where you're going to watch the drag queen. Like, come on. Come on. Carrying your shoes around. How embarrassing. See, I don't want to build a snowman. I don't want to do snow angels. I don't want to stick my tongue on a pole and see if it sticks. I don't want to do any of that. I want to appreciate the snow from like opening up a door and looking out and going, oh, last year I realized that snowflakes from the sky, they really do look like paper snowflakes. It didn't dawn on me. They really do look like that because yeah, we're in Southern California. You can go see the snow an hour away, but I don't go see the snow an hour away. Okay, I'm not making that drive. I'm not interested in that. I'll make an hour drive to go to the new Soup Plantation dupe. I'll do that. But I'm not going to the snow for what? Why do I want to go places and just to bitch about them? I already bitch about stuff right here. So to go in the snow and do that, I'm not interested in engaging with the snow. I'm not interested. Do you know how cold my hands were? When I got to the hotel, I promise you, it took me about an hour for my hands to get warm again. And I was only walking 2 blocks. That's not that far. Is it raining outside? It's fucking raining outside. As we're recording this, I can hear the rain. There's no pot of soup at home. There's none of that. When I leave here, you know what there is? When I leave here is what there always is. There's always going to be the free medium French fry and the Diet Coke for an hour and 40-minute fucking drive. For the love of God, we need... If we could just get to May, you know what I mean? If we could just get to May. Here's my thing. I'm cool with the weather if I'm inside. If we could get to May, I can get to May to June, halfway through July. It'll be warmish, but you know it never gets crazy hot until July, August, September. Those 3 months I'll mostly spend inside of Ross because that's when the Halloween shit comes out. And I'll be getting that shit ready for September, right? Once September's here, it's basically Christmas. And I don't mind all this crazy weather because I'm thinking about Christmas. I'm thinking about Halloween. I'm thinking about Thanksgiving. I'm thinking about Christmas. And then the January comes. And then I have to think about, oh my God, I'm another year older and I'm in the fucking snow. You know? How do people live? I really want to know why people would go, you know what? I got so used to the snow. I got so used to the inconvenience of snow. I decided to make it a sport. Why? Why? Why wouldn't you make swimming a sport? To go swimming. Why wouldn't you? I saw somebody golfing this morning in the fucking rain. Are you that hard up for physical activity? I'd rather lose my legs. Honest to God. Honest to God. I would rather be a curmudgeon. I would rather be this fucking 444% body fat. Okay? Than go out in the snow. I don't understand it. And people love it. It's like the people that go on the beach. Oh, I love it. Don't you love the sun? Isn't it good? You want sand in your ass crack and you want to be dripping in sweat. You want to be a piece of leather and you want to eat a bologna sandwich with sand in it. And you're cool with it. Man, I know I'm particular, but you got to get some standards or something. You cannot tell me. That surprises me. How have people lived forever? I don't understand what. And people say, oh, the snow, isn't it beautiful? Oh, look at the snow. Yeah. On a Christmas card, it's beautiful. But to go out in it, why would you want to do that? Why is that okay? How is the snow beautiful? How is the sun beautiful? Weather is gross. Weather is so gross. I'm so grateful that I live in Southern California. I'm telling you right now, I've about lost my mind because it's been raining for like 3 days and I'm already like, I'm good. See, weather like the rain is pretty when you're in the house and there's a pot of soup that you're going to eat off for a couple of days and there's fresh rolls and there's a new series you can binge on television and you never have to go outside. That's when the rain is beautiful. When you have to drive in it, you can fuck off. It's not pretty. It's not cute. It's not fun. It's not joyous. It's not nice. The snow? Why is there January? Why is my birthday in January? Ew. Not nice at all. The snow is not very Delta. I like looking at it. I can't do my career in the snow. My career is cross-dressing and complaining. How am I supposed to walk around on Wabash Street or wherever the shit I am and be fucking comfortable? When people say my job is easy, they don't realize I am modeling, and I'm modeling through it. And I'm doing my damnedest. But when you come here, you're going to hear about it. Do you want to see me take a break? Because I want to fucking take a break.